Well, every year in Georgia, Farm Bureau holds its Young Farmer Discussion Meet to involve young farmers in analyzing their agricultural problems and deciding on what solutions best meet their needs. This year's competition was back in July during the GFB Young Farmer Leadership Conference. Skye Gess from Hancock County emerged from a field of 26 competitors to win the event and now heads to Phoenix next month to compete in the national competition. Here now, Skye Gess, in her own words, on what the discussion meet and agriculture means to her.
I think farm life is some of the greatest joy you can have. There is nothing like coming home to this beautiful place. I enjoy every minute of it. Being with the cows and being able to work with Josh and being outside, there's so much joy and pleasure that you have from it. I did not grow up around agriculture. Josh, my husband, likes to joke, I grew up in a subdivision and didn't have any experience with cows and farming. In fact, my mom, when we first met, said, you know, his job is outside and you don't like the outside. But I met Josh back in 2008 and fell in love with farming. And we moved to Hancock County about 2.5 years ago, and I spend a good amount of time helping him with the cows, and when he needs someone to rake hay, I'm right there by his side to do that. So I guess about the last 8.5 years is the extent of my ag background. I think the discussion meet is a great tool that we can use as young farmers. It's a great leadership building exercise, and it has given me personally the ability to talk to anybody about agriculture. Since I don't come from that as my background, I've learned so much through researching questions, and now I have the confidence to go up to my state representatives and the congressmen in Washington, D.C. and talk to them about the issues that are facing us here in Georgia and across the nation, and I can really convey important points to them. So I think the discussion meet has really brought that out in me, and I think it gives a great tool to everybody. I think what I've learned in the last couple years of competing is you have to be true to yourself. You have to do the research, you have to put the time and the preparation in, and at the end of the day, you have to remember that the purpose of this is to have a great discussion, to learn something from the other competitors, and really just to enjoy the moment. Right now, I think my favorite thing to talk about is immigration. Immigration is a hot button issue. It's something that we really have to be concerned about and extremely proactive. You have differing opinions from should we focus on securing our borders to what about the workers we need to grow our food. One thing that I've done is I had the opportunity to talk to the Pittmans down further in South Georgia and talking about the Vidalia onions and their operation and what they need as far as producing that Vidalia onion, which is iconic to Georgia, and learning about how they have to figure out how to deal with the H-2A program and the difficulties it causes for farmers. So I think that is an issue right now that we have to absolutely be proactive with. Well, the goal, I guess, is to win it all. That would absolutely be a dream come true. I think it would be absolutely incredible. But I certainly hope Georgia has done a great job of putting competitors from our state in the Sweet 16 consistently for the last couple years. So I hope to carry that on, and I hope to advance all the way to the Final Four.